Hi, everybody. I'm working on my Roladex. I like to craft and I do this Roladex and it has different ideas. And then I just go ahead and come up with collage some of the ideas. I'm always use my Elmer's Bond glue stick for pretty much most of the work that I do. And I'm going to glue this down, glue some paper and stuff down onto this particular piece of paper, and I'm going to cut it off. Now, I do have to tell you, I am extremely visually impaired, so you're going to see me mess up while I cut this out. That is just like typical and normal for me because I am visually impaired. I can only see about the size of a quarter. Everything else is kind of wonky. So as I work through my craft space, my big old fatty man hand, you'll see me like have to go back with the cutting tool. I do that a lot. It's just part of like my life, I guess. I don't know. I am an artist. It is one of the biggest things that I fear with losing my vision. So, but you know, sometimes life hands you bad things. Sometimes you gotta grieve for what should have been, and you move forward with something new and different. And one of the new and different things is that I'm really finding out who the people are that are in my life, how much they really care about me. My husband has been amazing, and we'll call him Peepaw. Next, I'm gonna mix up. It's called modeling paste, and I like to mix it with the colors. Now, remember, this prompt is a moth. And I don't know, I really like those big, huge Luna moths, if you've ever seen those. But for me, the best is having like the Luna moth is green and yellow, and it would have blended into this little background kind of too much. So I tend to use like bright colors. This green, yellow, and kind of coral color on here, it's not really my jam. So you're going to see me use purple. I'm probably going to have a little bright pink. These are like metallic shades. They're metallic acrylics. Again, got them off Amazon. And they just add like that extra layer of shine, which is always my jam. Anything shiny, glittery, spangly, sparkly. That's glittery. This is my jam, man. I love that kind of stuff. And as you can see, I'm mixing in the modeling paste. It's one of my favorite products. It creates such great texture. And now I'm using the back of my paintbrush. That's just not going to work. It's not wide enough. But I had to offset that with the pink and the purple. Here I am blending in the modeling paste. You'll see the back of my paintbrush doesn't work. So I'm going to get up here in a minute and go get some popsicle sticks to help with that. Sometimes, the back of the paintbrush just doesn't work, and you got to go get a tool that does do the job. And then that's the truth with life. Yesterday, I started using my blind cane. I made a cane. I'll show it to you here at the end of this video. I made a cane to help me like navigate. I'm losing my depth perception, so like I can't figure out how deep like the side of the road is when I'm walking Daisy to the bus, or how deep the stairs are, if the stairs are uneven, or what's in front of me. I can tell that there's color. I see about a quarter. Sometimes it's down to like an eraser tip, on the back of the pencil, but for the most part, it's about a quarter that I can see with my glasses on. I cannot see up close at all without my glasses. And then my peripheral vision is kaput. You can see in this video, I'm going to make a big, huge, fat mess here in a second. And again, this is a modeling paste. I bought it off Amazon. And I pretty much buy everything on Amazon because it gets here faster, and it's like 30 minutes to the nearest store for me. So I swear, mixing stuff up sometimes, it's just kind of like life. It's like cooking or making friends or starting over. You just kind of put it all together and mix it up and hope it works. Here's the modeling paste. That's what I use. I buy it off Amazon like everything else in my life. And we're going to move this so that I don't get it everywhere, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to get it everywhere anyway, because that's just how my life works. And I make traumatic messes. Oh, and here's the mothy butterfly stencil that I'm going to use. I found this little light cover. You can see me. I'm putting it. Oops, I got it in the pink paint. Better clean that off before it gets all over my new cutting mat. And, sometimes you just make mistakes and just wipe it off and start over again. I know I've made all kinds of mistakes in my life, and I guess that's just all part of life. You learn from those mistakes. Nothing is permanent, and you will learn how to deal with all of it. All right, now, I got this mothy-looking butterfly thing, and I decided to use this one. It was a mistake. I should have used the other one. And then I go back and forth. I should have used the other one. This one didn't turn out the way I wanted it. That middle piece is huge, and you'll see I mess up the final result of this. So I hold it down, and I am just, that was one of the cats in the background. He's jumping around on some paper. Come on, Choop. I have a black cat named Chupacabra, and she is always doing something weird. Okay, now I'm going to take this purple mixture. It's just basically adding texture. So I'm going to just kind of sweep it over the top ones, and then I'm going to do pink for the bottom ones. And these are super small. If I were to make something like this way bigger, it would probably do so much better. I don't know why I'm so yawny today. I don't know. I'm an old lady. It's like 7 o'clock. It's time for me to go to bed. And then I'm going to use the pink. And you'll see when I rub this all down and I go to pull it off, and I've made a big mess. This actually ended up getting all over me, but you see when I pull it off, it's got this like wide middle bit on it. And so I will put some glue there and glue down some gems. And I got to pull it up so it doesn't stick there forever. I really love, there's something cathartic about gluing these little bitty gems onto things. And you can't tell, but I'm going to leave here in a second. I can't find my little wax pencil to put the gemstones on. I love gemstones. I just really love them. You're going to see me put some glue on this. I'm terrible with the glue. I need to figure that out. Sometimes that's just life. You're just bad at something, and then you just work at it until you get better at it. And that's just how life is. It's like a lot of these collages that I do. Sometimes I'm really bad at them. Sometimes I'm really good at them. It just depends. But I'm not going to really stop trying. And yes, on my hands, I do have like cat scratches. I don't know. I like to play with the cats, and they cause all kinds of damage. I do have 2 cats. One is named Chonk and one is named Choop. And you can see I started out, I put way too much glue on. I really need to get some glue that's like thinner or tinier. And then you're going to see me put these gemstones on. And I'm not really good at this. Where is it? I'm trying to decide on what color gemstones I want to put. I can never decide on gemstones because they're all pretty. And I like things that sparkle and shine and are like vibrant. And so, sequins and little gems and jewels, I can't really decide on which ones I want to do. That is my arm because I'm looking for my gem wax pencil. So you'll see me leave here. I can't help it. I got to find the wax. It just makes it easier to like deal with. And I should probably edit it out, but I'm too lazy. I got too much going on. It's Thanksgiving week, and my house is going to be full of people for Thanksgiving. Finally found a wax stick. I try to make one of these every day. You can see me. I'm like, oh, let's put some gemstones on. Sometimes I put these on right side up. Sometimes I put these on upside down. It just really depends on how I'm feeling. This is one of those things that is like, how people some people journal every day, and some people like make vlogs and different things. But for me, this part where I am putting on these gems, this is like the relaxing bits of this. Probably because I love jewels. I'm a sucker for shiny, pretty things. It's like, oh, it's shiny. Let me have it. It's mine now. But I really enjoy this part a lot. And I'm going to speed this up because it takes forever. Don't you wish sometimes you could just go in and like speed up the rough parts of life? I just wish sometimes that I could put it all on fast forward and make the time go by and then slow down the times that are really important to me. I know you guys feel the same way. Sometimes we just want to slow it down, and sometimes we want to get through the bad bits, and that's okay. The bad bits, you know, the bad bits are all part of life. That teaches you how to get through the good bits. It makes you enjoy them that much more. If you're struggling, I want to encourage you to reach out to someone who can help you, because that's super important in life. We can't go through life by ourselves. You got to have your Meemaw or your friends or somebody in your life that you know will sit down and listen to you. If you don't have a person like that, please feel free to reach out and let me know if you need anything. If you want to talk about stuff, I am happy to do that. The other thing is, don't let anyone cause you trouble. There's always going to be people in your life that cause you trouble and give you grief. But remember, you get to choose who you have in your life and who you don't have in your life. And it's up to you. If you have a friend that's constantly giving you grief about something or causing stress or anxiety, drop them. I mean, you don't have to have them there. You should really surround yourself with people that you love and care about, and that love and care about you and have the same goals as you. All right, and now you can see I've got the gemstones on. I'm using this shimmer spray. I have bought a case of this on, I can't English, a case of these on Amazon. I should have stopped at that one little spray, but look at how colorful that is. It just makes me so happy. You can see I've done the blue on something else. So I'm going to set that aside and let that dry. I'm going to clean up my little hot mess, because there's always something that's a hot mess. And then as soon as this whole thing dries, I will, trying to get all those little doodads over. I'll use them for something else. I always keep like a little pool of doodads to the side. I really kind of like that pink and blue with the little gems on it. I'm going to have to use that for something later. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. All right, let's get those gemstones over there. Oh, the cleaning up's the worst part. Always the worst part of the cleaning up of everything. I know, but sometimes there's something special about getting your house in order, right? I'm not crazy, right? And you can see here is the card that goes to the Roladex. I'm just going to lay this on top. I'll glue it on later. You'll see it here in a minute once it all dries. So we're going to just let that sit and dry, and we'll be back. And I just have to say, I really like this. I like the pink and the purple and the greens and the gems. It comes together nicely. And here's a close-up of it. You can see how the glue was too thick and kind of spread out, and it's not kind of what I wanted, but it looks good. Here's my walking stick. You can see I've glittered it all the heck up. And then I've got these like jewels on it. It says Amy, there's Chalk, there's Wonder Woman. That's my stick. Bye! Don't forget me, Mom, you. And don't forget my 4 rules. What are they? Come on, let me hear you.
Don't die, don't do drugs, be nice, and have fun.
That's right, honey. Come back next week. I want to hear how it goes. And you come to me if you've got problems. I'll help you go through it. Love you. Honey, if you need life advice from Meemaw, leave some questions down below and I'll do my best to give you some guidance. Please like, subscribe, and share. Love you. Bye.